Switcheroonies, welcome back to a new video, and this video is actually an update from a video I made a year ago, which is my why I wear a wig. What? Why I wear a wig? I don't know why I've gone a bit vampirish for this, or like, I don't know, German, but whatever. It's an update to my why I wear a wig video. So if you guys haven't checked out that video, I'll pop a little card on screen now so you can go and check it out, because otherwise this one isn't gonna make a lot of sense. So a year ago, I made a video explaining that going forward, I was gonna be wearing wigs full time. I'd already started wearing them a little bit, and some people were kind of like, why are you wearing wigs? Like, what's to do with that? I don't like the wig. So it was just kind of like a video for me to explain why I was wearing the wigs, let you guys know. As you know, I've always been very open with you guys, probably a little bit too much in some situations, but I've always been very open about letting you guys know what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, what's going on in my life, what ups and downs I'm having, and that was definitely a little bit of a downer because I wear a wig because I have an impulse control disorder called trichotillomania. It's all explained in my other video and explained where it came from, why I have it, how long I've been dealing with it, which is kind of like 15 years, like half my life. It's a really long time. And also I was wearing a wig in that video. It was actually my first kind of permanent wig, which was a shade or 2 or 3 even lighter than what I'd originally planned. It was kind of like a gingery kind of bright color. It's actually the same wig that I wore a year ago when Ali proposed to me, and I was actually, even though the wig, I don't wear that kind of wig anymore, it was like a stuck down one, like it would literally be glued to my head. My head was shaved then, so it was a lot easier. I don't wear that wig anymore because the glue, every time I had to like readjust the wig, it was pulling all my growing back hair out really badly and kind of causing quite permanent like loss around here, so I don't wear that kind of wig anymore. But I was really grateful to at least have that wig on while I was in Bali and Ali proposed. It boosted my confidence loads to not have to worry about my hair when it was windy, and like it just made that entire experience totally focused on Ali, our relationship and the proposal and our love. Like it made all of that like a million times more focused on that rather than what I usually focus on outside, which is, are people looking at my hair? Can people see my bald spots? Like all of that kind of nonsense. It took all of that away, which is brilliant. And then I got the same wig again, but a couple of shades darker. But again, you can quite obviously see in that videos where I'm constantly like trying to stick this bit down and it was pulling my hair out. I'd have to go every couple of weeks and get a cap glued onto my head and then the wig glued onto the cap. But my hair was slowly growing back underneath. It's been a year since then. So 12 months of hair growth. One thing I will say is hair grows so much slower than you expect. Like I always looked at like my brother's hair and he'd get a haircut and then a couple of weeks later it would be really long again. I was like, wow, hair grows so fast. When you've always had long hair, you don't pay that much attention to how quickly your hair grows because it's just there, it's long, it's like vibing, it's like past your boobs, so you don't really even notice it. However, when it's completely shaved and you have to look at your weirdly shaped head, which I do have, when you have to look at your oddly shaped head all the time and you just kind of really wish the hair would grow back, then it feels like it grows a whole bunch slower. So I've got some pics kind of documenting how it grew over time and how slowly I do feel like it's grown. Unfortunately, the reason I kind of hung off on making this video for a week or so is because actually it's been a little bit awkward for me because I had to remove the glue down wig because of the hair loss that was causing. But because my wig was no longer glued onto my head and I have this wig which I can take off and on whenever I want, and I actually do take it off in the evenings because it starts to feel a little bit sore, it does mean I've been able to get at my hair again. And after kind of going for the first 6 or 7 months without any of my trick symptoms and letting my hair recover, I am not in a very good place with my hair again. So it's very frustrating. It has been a hard year though. It hasn't been a normal year, I wouldn't say. Like everybody knows this year has been a complete wreck. 2020, you might as well just close the book now, throw it in a fire and burn it, because it's been an awful year for all of us. But the last year alone, I've had a lot of kind of personal problems, family health problems, just a lot of stuff that's kind of made recovery harder than it normally would do. So I'm still hopeful about the future, but right now my hair isn't in a great state, which is really annoying because I went through shaving my head and I may potentially have to do it again. But I wanted to show you guys at least what 1 year's hair growth looks like. So here is the way my head, which was shaved more or less to the skin, looks like after 12 months growth. I'm going to try and do like a fun click translation for you guys. So here is the reveal. I still feel really like a bit sick in my stomach doing this, but I also know that if any of you guys are in the same position and have shaved your head too, then you would appreciate me showing you the way I look without my wig on, to give you guys a bit of a confidence boost and make you guys feel better. And that is kind of what motivates me to do this. So here we go. Here is how my hair looks without my wig in 3, 2, 1. So here is the way that my hair currently looks without a wig on. This is my hair's natural color. I mean, usually it's actually lighter because it would get the sun on it, but obviously because I have a wig on all day, it doesn't ever see the sun. So it's just this kind of like neither here nor there kind of like mousy brown color. Also, I don't have it cut for a style, so this is like literally just the way it's grown out, and here is how it currently looks, which is kind of a complete and utter mess. You can probably tell I wear my wig further down my forehead because if you're like me and you've got a big forehead, a wig is a really handy way for a free forehead reduction, which, you know what, I'm gonna take. Also, my head is a pea head. If you imagine this as a wig and like it goes all the way around your head, mine just naturally comes a lot further forward because my head is small, and I also have to get the sides like cut above my ears, or like they do a special thing where they cut in the middle of the wig and stitch it back together again rather than cut at the ends, just to try and make it fit on my stupid pea head. So there's that. So this is kind of like how much growth you get in a year. So if you've shaved your head, this is kind of what a year's growth looks like. It's not a great deal. My scalp's also very red because one, it just seems to get like that underneath the wig, but also it gets flat and sad and like hot under the wig. So I dry shampooed it before this because it looked hot and sad and like greasy, to be honest. So now I've got a very red head. But yeah, if you were interested, 1 year's growth. It's slow, it's steady. I don't know what I was expecting after a year, but I was thinking it would be a little bit longer. I do think there would actually be a lot of benefit in me just accepting my hair and just wearing my hair without a wig, if I'm being honest, because it's almost like I know that no matter how horrible I am to my hair, how much damage I do, I can just put the wig on and no one will ever see and it's fine. And that is like a properly huge safety net that I actually think ends up making me worse. However, my hair without a wig doesn't make me happy. It makes me really self-conscious. If it's windy and like if I go outside, I feel really self-conscious. My wig is a safety net in a huge way. Wearing hair pieces to hide my damage has been a safety net for so long that I'm just not really ready to give up on my long hair yet. So if you guys have done something similar, let me know in the comments below how much growth you got after a year. I know there's ways to help it. I know you can take kelp tablets, which I've done in the past. I take a multivitamin every day. I use like shampoo that's meant to be gentle on your hair. I basically do a lot of stuff to try and help it grow. But honestly, I think because it's not in the sunlight, for me, I always feel like sunlight makes your hair grow. Like in the summer, your hair grows faster. But I've noticed that with a wig, that doesn't really, you don't get the benefit of that because your hair never sees the sun. So my hair is just constantly like in this probably kind of garbage environment for hair, almost like a little hair like swamp the whole time. So it doesn't really get the growth that it deserves or like the sunlight it deserves. So it only really gets it through diet and stuff. It is now long enough for me to put it in like a little ponytail. So when I am wearing my wig, I actually have it all backwards like this. So look, it's so tiny, but I have got a little ponytail here. And as of today, I can put my fringe behind my ear. Yesterday, that's actually not my fringe, that's further back. But yesterday I couldn't tuck my hair behind my ear, but today I can. Like it was on the edge and it would keep falling forward, but today is the first day I can tuck my hair behind my ears, so progress. However, this is good timing because I wear this wig band as well. It's kind of like velvet, but you wear it forward. I don't know if you can see this, but because it's like a velvet material, going against this velvet, like going this way is smooth, but this way is coarse. So what it does is it keeps your wig on because it can't move against the coarseness of this. This is actually how I wear a wig every day. I don't wear a hairnet anymore or like a wig cap or anything like that. I instead just like wrap this around my head like so. And then I actually pull down my wisps here because I use them as like, you know, like your little hair wisps that you have even if you've got long hair around your ears. I use my own hair for that, so it makes it a little bit easier. And now with this very bizarre appearance, I get to show you guys my pink wig, which I'm super excited about. So pink wig time. 3, 2, 1. So this is my new pink wig. It's so pretty. I've been waiting for this for a while. You know, I mentioned about needing to get my wig adjusted above my ears, which actually is these, you see these like sewing lines here? That's how it looks inside a wig. This one hasn't had it done to it yet, so currently it actually still sits above my ears. So it still needs a little bit more adjusting, but I really wanted to just get the chance to show you guys it because I really like it. I'm so happy with it. I really wanted to get roots that were the same color. Like, so this is my hair here. The roots are like more or less the same color as my own hair, which meant I could like use my little bits as wisps. But also, if I went pink from the root, I don't know, I was worried my eyebrows might look weird or like it might look strange against my skin color. I thought if I get roots that are like my own hair color, it's probably gonna look the most natural and like easiest to like blend in. And it's actually an identical wig to my other wig. So it has like the scalp effect down here. And it's the same length, it's the same thickness. It hasn't like, so when you get a wig, the heat of your scalp kind of like over time, like softens the wig to like shape your head a little bit more, if that makes sense. This one hasn't had a chance to do that yet, so it's still a little bit like it sits kind of high and I have to like, keep like pushing it down, but over time it will settle and become more and more natural. But let me know what you guys think of my pink wig. I really like it. And why pink, Claire? Why have you just gone for a fun hair color now? After all this time, are you not a 12-year-old woman? Like, what is wrong with you? The reason is I have never really been able to have fun or experiment with my hair because I've had this trichotillomania since I was 15. While everybody else over summer would like do something fun with their hair or like dye it a fun color or like grow it out long and like change the ends of their tips and stuff like that. I never could because I never ever had enough hair and it would always just be really jealous of people that could do fun stuff with their hair because I never could. I didn't want to draw more attention to my hair. My hair wasn't like strong enough to do anything with. There just wasn't enough hair there. There was just no real like ever chance for me to experiment and have fun with my hair at all. Also, I did go to a school where if you got highlights, you'd get sent home. So they were kind of mean for that sort of stuff, but I wanted to have more fun in uni. I've just always wanted to do fun stuff with my hair and I've never ever been able to before. So like this makes me so like excited and like kind of emotional actually. Actually having hair that I can have fun with is something, I know it's not my hair, but still, it's something I've never been able to do before. And why pink? I actually like used those apps that change the color of your hair against loads of different colors. I really liked green. I actually tried that on TikTok as well and I really liked the green one. But Ali said it was a little bit seaweedy, which, you know, fair enough. I thought it was lovely. And I really liked purple as well, but against my skin tone, if I go too dark with my hair color, I start to look really like pasty. Even with this, I've like gone a little bit darker on my brows than I usually would just to make sure it fits. Yeah, I went for this color because it matches my skin tone, I think. I think it's like, it's not too harsh on me. But also, do you guys remember when I did that video, like where I bought a load of wigs from Amazon and tried them on? I really liked having pink hair when we tried it on for that video and I like wore it all evening and I was like, I think my mum and dad were here at the time. I was like, look, I've got bubblegum hair. And I just got really excited about it. So I was like, it'd be really cool to have that, but with like a proper, like a good wig, not an Amazon wig. Not that there's anything wrong with Amazon wigs, but the wigs that I wear are made to be more light, more breathable, even though I know I've just moaned about it. There's only so much you can do, but they have like the scalp. Let me show you what this looks like because honestly, I would never ever get a wig without this now. So this is the way this wig looks on the inside. And all of this is like a special silk material that from the top gives like a really, if I put my finger underneath, like it looks like if you take it away, then it kind of takes your skin tone. So it looks like an actual human scalp. And also this bit here kind of helps stick to whatever is underneath. So that's really good. And then actually on the sides here, again, it has more like sticky, but these are actually like a wire bendable here. So that will keep the shape. And if I do it that way, it keeps the shape. So it kind of like lets me like hook. I like bend these bits like this. So they like hook into the sides of my head and keep the wig in place. So it's honestly a really good quality wig. The wigs I use are actually, they're all human hair, but they are UK human hair. So it's UK sourced human hair. It's a UK based company. So I don't like, I feel better buying a UK-based company. Ethically, I feel like it's a better choice. Also, it has like these little straps here, which make it tighter. Mine are like on maximum tightness because of my pea head. So yeah, let me know what you think. I brought my glasses on because I've not tried it on with my glasses yet, so I thought we'd give that a go. I think it's cute. And my glasses are so dirty that I'm trying to look at the camera and it's just like a big old smudge. But I like that. I think that's cute. Also, I brought another bubble so we could try and do, because I like doing the little pineapple head, but I've not tried it with this wig yet, so I thought we'd give that a go as well. However, I'm really bad at doing this, like I'm so garbage at hair stuff because I never had enough hair to practice on to learn. My extent of like learning how to do hair was trying to do these weird poofed up ponytails to try and hide like how bad my hair was in school. So I never actually learned how to do hair nicely because all I ever learned was hidey hair to try and hide the damaged hair. So the only one I could find had like this little ribbon on it. I put it at the front. It looks really weird. Like, what do I do with that? Which direction are you supposed to be going? Who are you? Where did you oh, okay. Yeah. I've done it a bit far forward. Like I said, I'm still learning. Also, I wish I could have found another bobble apart from the bobble with a massive ribbon. There! I think it's really cute. Oh, that good old hairstyle we all did in high school where you just clip a bit back, but suddenly you don't have your hair on your face, and that's a really nice feeling. Oh, it's so soft as well. So soft. So yeah, let me know what you think of my new pink wig. If you want me to start wearing it in videos, let me know in the comments below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my update on my actual hair underneath. I know it wasn't the happy kind of like, I'm cured update that I wanted it to be, but these things don't get cured overnight. I took a really drastic measure in shaving my head, so I'm a little bit disappointed that I didn't end up with like a longer term result from it, but it's me that's got to put the hard work and the willpower in. So I will keep trying. I will keep fighting on. If you guys are fighting the same fight or similar fights, I send the same positive vibes to you guys, the same fighting vibes to you guys. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, give it a cheeky thumbs up. I will let you guys know whether I plan to shave my head again or not. We'll probably do another update in maybe another 6 months, maybe a year. Let me know what you guys would like to see in the comments below. And if you're new to this channel or if you've just watched this video, please subscribe. It means a whole bunch to me, and you can join the rest of my little peacherinos and join us for some more videos. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!